Hello friends, my name is Vikas.
So friends, in this video we will be discussing some of the most important current affairs of the topic international affairs of December month. This video will be very helpful to you, so do watch the video till the end. So friends, we'll start with the session, but before that we have something important to tell you about. So friends, we have an app by the name Carriers Cloud which you can go and download using the Play Store. Once you have downloaded it, you need to log in with your Google ID, and once you have logged in, you will be moved to this page. And here you can see the current affairs section. Here is your all courses, my courses, doubt section, and your home section where we will be providing you with the current affairs quizzes and the PDFs if you have purchased our course. For the course, we offer multiple courses. The courses are very good and will be helpful to you based on your 1 year preparation or 2 year preparation. You can choose any of them. In the course, we provide you current affairs in both Hindi as well as English. In current affairs section, we provide you daily current affairs, weekly current affairs as well as monthly current affairs. In daily current affairs, we will be providing you with not just the content, also will be giving you a 20 questions quiz daily so that you can assess your performance. Similarly, in weekly, we will be giving you on weekly basis a quiz of 50 questions which you can assess. Apart from that, we'll be giving you a combined PDF of the whole week that will be containing important current affairs of that weeks, and same for the monthly basis. Apart from this, we do topic wise current affairs, that is there are multiple topics such as apps and web portals, important days, books and authors, national affairs, international affairs. So all these topics are covered by us on our YouTube channel where you can refer to those videos. And apart from this, we also cover the banking questions and banking exams. So the courses will be very helpful to you, they will be very beneficial to you. I suggest you to go and check our courses, and if you made up your mind to purchase the course, you can use the code Vikas10 and you will be getting an additional 10% discount on the purchase you make. So go now, check our courses because they are very helpful and will be very beneficial to you if you are preparing for the government exams. So friends, we'll start with the international affairs. Let's start. The first is ADB. Asian Development Bank has approved a $125 million loan for Uttarakhand water supply and sanitation projects. Question can be asked recently, which organization has approved a loan of $125 million loan for which state's water supply and sanitation project? It is of Uttarakhand. South Korea will build world's first floating city by the year 2025. Highly important, mark this. First floating city by South Korea by the year 2025. Next, Magdalena Andersson appointed the first female PM of Sweden. Magdalena Andersson appointed as the first female Prime Minister of Sweden. Mark this. Why? Because she became the first female Prime Minister of Sweden, Andersson. Next, India has joined the G20 Troika with Indonesia and Italy. I repeat, Troika was joined by India along with which countries, or which are the members of Troika if asked? India, Italy and Indonesia. All have star name with 3, so triple I. Alright, Troika. EIU's Worldwide Cost of Living Index 2020, the city that has been ranked the most costly city to live is Tel Aviv. This is the capital of Israel. Mark this. Alright, important. Worldwide Cost of Living Index in 2020, it was taught by Tel Aviv, that is a city or a capital of Israel. There is a second capital of Israel. Can you tell me? This is your homework. There are two capitals of Israel. One is Tel Aviv. Second is what? Tell me. Comment below. Next is your World Cooperative Monitor Report of 2021. IFCO ranked the first among top 300 cooperatives in the world. Also mark this. Which cooperative topped, or which organization topped the 300 cooperatives in the world according to World Cooperative Monitor Report of 2021? It was your IFCO. Then India and European Union will set up a clean energy and climate partnership. We discussed this yesterday. Next is World Bank has approved a $135 million loan to improve efficiency, reliability of electricity supply in West Bengal. So World Bank is for your West Bengal, WB to WB, and ADB is your for Asian Development Bank is for Uttarakhand. Do remember it like this. Alright, that WB, World Bank, will be helping West Bengal. Next comes your ADB got 15 crore rupees grant from JFPR to improve the urban primary health care in India. Next is Jaishankar, S. Jaishankar has addressed the 5th Indian Ocean Conference in Abu Dhabi. Mark this also. Alright, our External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has addressed 5th Indian Ocean Conference in Abu Dhabi. Next, also remember Adma Barrow won second term as the President of Gambia. Who won the second term of President of Gambia? Adma Barrow. Next, as we saw, Tel Aviv, this is the what? Capital of Israel, and it has been declared as the world's most expensive city worldwide according to the Worldwide Cost of Living Index of 2021. Tel Aviv, it is the city of Israel. Mark this, highly important. According to Economist Intelligence Unit, that is your EIU, that released the report Worldwide Cost of Living Index of 2021, Tel Aviv, Israel has become the world's most expensive city in the world to live in 2021, pushing Paris of France and Singapore jointly to occupy the second spot with Zurich and Hong Kong at the fourth and fifth spot respectively. Tel Aviv Tel Aviv climbed from fifth place to the top in 2021 due to the rising value in the Israeli currency shekel against US dollar along with increase in the price of grocery and transport. And the city that was the least or the cheapest you can say in the world, it is the Syria's Damascus. It is also known as the oldest capital of the world. Oldest capital of the world, Damascus. All right. Next, India joins G20 Troika, and which are the countries in this Troika? India, Indonesia, and Italy. They are all part of Troika. Mark this, very important. All right, and it is to ensure the consistency of agenda. Indonesia assumed the presidency of G20 group from outgoing Italy, which held the presidency from the last 1 year. Means earlier it was the presidency of G20 was with Italy. Now it is with Indonesia, and in the coming year the presidency of G20 will be with India. Alright, so currently who is having the presidency? Indonesia of G20. With the presidency change, India, which is set to hold G20 presidency from 1st of December 2022 to 31st of November 2023, has entered the G20 Troika. G20 Troika is a group comprising of previous, current and the next G20 presidencies of G20. G20 Troika, as we mentioned here, Italy was having from 2020 to 21. For the year 21 to 22, Indonesia will be having the presidency, and from 22 to 23, India will be having the presidency. The theme for the G20 Leaders Summit for the year 2021 is Recover Together, Recover Stronger. Mark the theme, important. Recover Together, Recover Stronger is the theme for the G20 Leaders Summit of the year 2021, and whose presidency is with Indonesia. Next, let's again some one-liners that you need to remember. Olaf Scholz appointed as the Germany's new chancellor. Mark this. Asia Power Index for the year 2021, India ranked as the fourth most powerful country in Asia. Very important. India ranked as which number most powerful country in the Asia? It is India ranked as fourth according to the Asia Power Index of 2021. Then according to Forbes, world's 100 most powerful women, our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman ranked as 37 and Nika's Falguni Nayyar ranked at 88. So question can be asked, who were the two women who were ranked in the Forbes world's top 100 most powerful women? So our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman was ranked as 37th and Nika's founder Falguni Nayyar ranked as 88th in that Forbes top 100 most powerful women list. World Inequality Report of 2022, India among the most unequal countries. Remember this category. Next, India assumed the chairmanship of Council of Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure of SCO. This is also known as RATS. Alright. So if it asked who has assumed the chairmanship of RATS SCO, it is our India, and RATS stands for Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure of SCO. Then we saw that among the 300 top cooperatives, which is the top cooperative that has ranked number 1 in the world, it is your IFCO. Mark this. All right, and it was ranked number 1 in the 9th edition of the annual World Cooperative Monitor. Do remember this. In the ninth annual World Corporative Monitor, IFCO ranked number one corporative in the world among the top 300 corporatives. Second, you need to remember is about South Korea. We saw that South Korea is going to get the world's first floating city by the year 2025. Remember this. Which country will be getting the world's first floating city? It will be South Korea. And by what year? By the year 2025. You can see here floating islands that will be built by South Korea. South Korea, world's first floating city, and this floating city concept will be a joint effort by Oceanics and the United Nations Human Settlement Program, that is your UN Habitat, which is likely to be completed by the year 2025. The floating city, which will be developed on the coast of Busan, South Korea, to tackle the problem of rising sea levels. All right, so remember the name Oceanics. This will be helping UN Habitat, all right, to build this world's first floating city by South Korea, and the time period given here is the year 2025. Next you need to know that Gujarat has replaced Maharashtra to become the largest manufacturing hub in the country. If question is asked that which is the largest manufacturing hub in the country, or which state is the largest manufacturing hub in the country, it is your Gujarat state. All right, according to the data released by the RBI, Gujarat has surpassed Maharashtra to become the India's leading manufacturing hub. Its gross value addition GVA in manufacturing grew by 15.9% annually between fiscal year 12 to fiscal year 20 to rupees 5.11 lakh crore. You need not remember this data, but you need to remember that the data was released by RBI, and it stated that which is the state that has surpassed Maharashtra to become the leading manufacturing hub. It is your Gujarat state. Next we'll be talking about, we discussed this in our one-liner, that our External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has addressed the 5th edition of Indian Ocean Conference that was held in Dubai. Do remember 3 to 4 things. Who addressed this? It was addressed by S. Jaishankar. Which edition of Indian Ocean Conference was addressed by him? It was the 5th edition. What did he address? He addressed the Indian Ocean Conference. And where did he address this Indian Ocean Conference? He addressed this in Abu Dhabi. Location is also important where this particular event is being taken place. All right. Then same thing here. Another important thing you need to remember here is the theme of this 5th Indian Ocean Conference, that is your Indian Ocean Ecology, Economy and Epidemic. I repeat, Indian Ocean Ecology, Economy and Epidemic. This is the theme for the 5th edition of Indian Ocean Conference. Next we'll be talking about most powerful country in Asia. We saw this index. What was the rank of India in this most powerful country of index, most powerful country in Asia index that was released by Lowy Institute? The rank of India is 4th. All right. This was, or you can say, a total of 26 countries. Rank of India was 4th. Who released this Asia Power Index report? This was released by Lowy Institute. First thing you need to know. Then what was the rank of India? 4th. Who topped this? It was topped by United States. Second was China. Third, Japan. Fourth, India. And 5th, Russia. Coming back to one-liners. World Talent Ranking Report of 2021. India ranked 56th and Switzerland retained the top spot. That means if we are talking about the World Talent Ranking Report, who topped it? It was topped by India. And what was the rank of, or you can say who was the most talentful country in the world? It is your Switzerland. Remember. Next, United Nations General Assembly granted observer status to the ISA. What is your ISA? International Solar Alliance. ISA is a framework between India and France. All right, where is the headquarter of ISA? It is in Gurugram, Haryana. Which was the 101st country to join ISA? It was United States of America. Next, Global Health Security Index for 2021. Rank of India was 66th, and who topped it? It was topped by United States of America. I repeat, in Global Health Security Index, the rank of India was 66th and United States of America topped it. If we are talking about World Talent Ranking Report, then India's rank was 56th and Switzerland topped it. Next, India got re-elected to the International Maritime Organization Council (IMO). So, if asked which was the country who was recently re-elected to IMO for 22-23 year, it is your our beloved India. Next, if we are talking about which country became the first country to transition to 4.5 day work week, it is your United Arab Emirates. And also remember regarding this that Dubai became the world's first country with 100% paperless government. Now, that means that they have shift to everything to digital or digitization. Everything is online. So Dubai became the first country, world's first country to go paperless. Next, as you see here, International Solar Alliance. So recently, what was the question that which country or which organization recently got the observer status by United Nations General Assembly? So UNGA recently got the observer status to International Solar Alliance. That is a framework or an initiative between India and France, headquarter of which is in Gurugram, Haryana, and recently which was the 101st country to join International Solar Alliance. It was your United States of America. And now this was your 101st USA. Now if I ask you which is the 102nd country to join USA International Solar Alliance, it was your Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda became 102nd country to join International Solar Alliance. Here it is given that UNGA granted observer status to ISA by adopting resolution 76 out of 123. The decision has been taken based on the UNGA's 6th committee report. ISA was jointly launched. Yeah, one more thing you remember this ISA. This was launched in the year 2015. Alright, was launched between India and France during the 21st session of the United Nations Climate Change, that is your COP21, and France to promote solar energy among its member countries. So this is basically providing or it will be working on generating solar energy to various countries. Alright, developing methods and various other technologies that will help in embracing the solar power. Next, India re-elected to IMO. What is IMO? International Maritime Organization Council, and important is the time period for which it has been re-elected. It is from 2022 to 2023. IMO, International Maritime Organization. Next, India welcomes Egypt as the member of New Development Bank of BRICS. Mark this. Important. Who are which country has been became the new member of the new development bank of BRICS? It is your Egypt. On 29th of December, India welcomed Egypt as the fourth new member. So it is the fourth new member of the new development bank that was established by BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa in 2015. If we talk about New Development Bank, the aim of this bank is to mobilize resources for infrastructure and sustainable development projects in emerging economies. The members of this New Development Bank has admitted Bangladesh, United Arab Emirates, and Uruguay. And now, which is the fourth country that has been added to this New Development Bank? It is your Egypt. Alright, so Bangladesh, UAE, Uruguay, and Egypt are the member of New Development Bank. Alright, then which are the other members that are the part of this BRICS? They are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, that they were admitted in July 2015. Alright, so fourth new member of BRICS or fourth new members of New Development Bank of BRICS is your Egypt. Some other important one-liners. India and Uzbekistan partnered to promote cooperation and intensify interregional cooperation. So, India and Uzbekistan partnered to promote cooperation, intensify, and interregional cooperation. India and Vietnam signed an agreement to establish partnership in digital media and in the field of IT. If asked that the countries India has signed with an agreement with which country to establish partnership in the digital media or information and technology sector, it is your Vietnam. Next, become world's most admired man of 2021. Prime Minister Narendra Modi secured the 8th spot in it. Can you tell me who's secured the top spot in this? Most admired man of 2021. Our beloved Prime Minister of India secured 8th position. Who secured the top spot? Tell me. Next is Karl Nehammer, sworn as the Chancellor of Austria. Gabriel Boric, elected as the President of Chile. Fifth Truecallers Global Spam and Scam Report of 2021. In this, India ranked 4th and Brazil topped this. That means this is talking about the scams that go online, that people call some random person and they fraud him with their money or they scam him for their money. So this was the 5th edition of the True Callers Global Scam and Spam Report of 2021, in which the rank of India was 4th, and the country that topped in this Global Spam and Scam Report of 2021 was Brazil. Hurun's Global Unicorn Index 2021. India ranked 3rd and it was topped by USA. We'll be discussing this in detail in coming video, that Hurun's Global Unicorn Index of 2021, the rank of India was 3rd, that India has most number, or if it can be framed in such a way that the country that has the most number of unicorns, it is your United States of America. Now what is a unicorn? It is a startup that we'll be discussing. Next is India and Maldives has signed an MOU to launch pilot project on pre-arrival custom data exchange. 2019 anti-doping rule violations report. India ranked 3rd, Russia topped. We also know that Russia has been excluded from the Olympic Games by WADA. Alright. What is WADA? WADA stands for World Anti-Doping Agency. Alright. So anti-doping rules violation report, rank of India was 3rd and the country that topped it was Russia. Next comes is India will become the 3rd largest economy in 2031 as per the CEBR's World Economic League Table 2022. Japan introduced the world's first dual mode vehicle that can run on both roads and tracks. Mark this important. The country that introduced the world's first DMV, that is dual mode vehicle that can run both on roads as well as on railway tracks. Alright, on railway tracks. Egypt became the 4th member of the New Development Bank. We just saw this above. And world's longest metro line opened in Shanghai, China. Where was the world's longest metro line opened? It was opened in Shanghai, China. Mark this also. Next, here we'll be seeing India has displaced United Kingdom to become the 3rd top country hosting unicorns. Unicorns are your startups. So what did we just saw here? That Hurun's global unicorn list, India ranked 3rd and US topped. That means earlier the rank of India was 4th, but it has replaced. Earlier UK was 3rd. So India has replaced and now India became the 3rd largest country in the world to have maximum number of unicorns. What are unicorns? Unicorns are privately held startup companies that have a valuation of more than $1 billion. According to the report that was released by Hurun Research Institute, that country with most number of unicorns, UK, 2nd China, and now 3rd is your India, and 4th is United Kingdom. Alright, according to the Hurun Research Institute in association with Guangzhou City Commercial Bureau and Huangpu District, a ranking of the world's startup founded in the 2000s worth at least $1 billion and not yet listed on a public exchange. Getting back, so these are your unicorns. So the country that is having the most number of unicorns or the startups with a valuation of more than $1 billion are most in United States of America. Here it is USA. United States of America, 2nd is your China, and rank of India is 3rd. That means it has 3rd largest number of unicorns. If we talk about the total number of unicorns in India, then India ranked 3rd with a total of 54 unicorns, with edtech company Baiju as the most valuable unicorn in India. So if question is asked which is the most valuable unicorn of India, which is it? It is your edtech company, that is Baiju. Alright, which is has a total valuation of $21 billion, followed by a mobile edtech firm Mobi with a 12 billion and travel stay finder Oyorooms with a valuation of $9.5 billion. As per the Global Unicorn Index 2021 that was released by Hurun Research Institute, rank of India was 3rd, alright, and it has displaced United Kingdom to the 4th spot. US China comprises of 74% of the unicorns of the total world. The USA and China still continue to back the top 2 ranks in the list by adding 254 and 74 unicorns respectively. Here you can see the rank of USA is 1st in the most number of unicorns, 2nd China, 3rd is your India, 4th is UK, and 5th is Germany. This is the total number of unicorns that each country has. Next, India welcomed Egypt as a member of the new development bank of BRICS. We just saw this. We have done this. It is a repeated one. Next here you can see Japan introduced world's first dual mode vehicle. What is DMV? We just discussed that it can run on both road as well as on railway tracks. Here you can see it has a tire as well as the tracks for running on railway. So this DMV question will be asked, which is the first country that developed the world's first DMV, that is dual mode vehicle that can run on both roads as well as on tracks? It was developed by Japan. Alright friends, I hope you enjoyed our session. If you enjoyed our session, do comment below that if you like this type of video. We'll be bringing more such content. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel, like the video and do comment how you feel about it.
तो फ्रेंड्स ये थी हमारी वीडियो। अगर आपको आज हमारी वीडियो से कुछ ना कुछ सीखने को मिला है तो जल्दी से जाइए और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें और इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दें। और फ्रेंड्स अगर आपको हमारे कंटेंट से रिलेटेड या फिर हमारी कोई ऐप से इशू आ रहा है, कोई भी आपको प्रॉब्लम है, तो आप हमारी जीमेल आईडी जो कि है support@affairscloud.com या फिर हमारा नंबर 9677333862 पर कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हैं एंड हमारी टीम जल्दी से जल्दी आपके इशू को रिजॉल्व करने में आपकी सहायता करेगी। सो टेक केयर।